This video is sponsored by PokeTownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck, or just to get the latest booster packs in town like Crowns in it, for example. They literally have everything, and you can use the coupon code ZapDoseTCG for 5% off your order. This video is also sponsored by CARDMARKET.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can use the referral name ZapDoseTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to upload your favorite wallpaper and they turn it into a beautiful playmat. You can now have 10% off your order by clicking the link down below, and they ship worldwide, so definitely check it out. Last but certainly not least is going to be DragonShield.com. Dragon Shield is the best brand to protect your beautiful cards, and they have the best quality sleeves available, and you can of course check it out by clicking the links down below. They have sleeves, binders, and deck boxes of the best quality around. I use them in every single tournament, and you guys should do the exact same thing. Thank you a lot for sticking around with the commercials, and enjoy the video. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoseTCG here, and welcome back to another TCG video on my channel. On this video, we're going to be talking about the Buylist for Scarlet and Violet. There's a lot of cards you want in your competitive binder, but not all of them are going to be great from the set. So the set actually drops on the 31st of March, which is in about 7 days time. So you have a lot of time to, of course, make this Buylist and, of course, collect these cards when the set finally drops, or maybe already at pre-releases. If you enjoy videos like these, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button, and let's just get this video started. First Pokemon up on the menu is going to be Spidops. This is an EX Pokemon, 260 HP, but the cool thing is, with the trap territory, you're going to be able to, of course, put the opponent's active retreat costs with 1 cardless energy more. So that's going to be super cool in control decks, and I expect control to actually be a little bit viable here and there post-rotation with cards like this, helping it out, because a lot of decks are now relying on that beach court to have like the free retreat situation going. But if you can get a couple of these Spidops out, the opponent will have it hard, definitely in combination with Crushing Hammer. So let's just start off with a 2-2 line. Don't actually get the alt art and stuff, the regular arts are just fine as well. So let's just get a 2-2 line in your binder, just in case that control actually becomes viable. You could even get all the way up to a 4-4 line, but that's going to be a little bit crazy. Maybe start off with your binder with a 2-2 line. Next is Armor Rouge, a fire type Pokemon, very similar to the Quagsire of Dragon Majesty, but then for fire energies, you're going to be able to, as often as you like, move a fire energy from one of your bench Pokemon to the active. I saw in Japan that this card actually saw play already with Arceus and Magma Basin. That means you can instantly get energies to the active, which is super nice for sure. Definitely in combination with cards like Chair and Scare and stuff. You can pick it up, use the ability, and then get a fresh Arceus going from the get-go, because you can set it up in 1 turn. So I like Armor Rouge. We're going to be seeing some play with it. A 2-2 line is sufficient for, of course, your competitive binder. Next, we're going to be moving all the way to the water type. So as mentioned, this is going to be a very exclusive list, because I'm not talking about Banette EX or any other like random EX like Terrestrial Arcanine EX, Gyarados EX. Those might actually become better in the future, but for now, in this current meta, they're actually not that great, so I didn't include them here. So this is going to be rather a small buy list. Next is Dondozo and Tatsugiri. This is a very cool one-price deck with the release rage slapping 50 damage for every Tatsugiri in your discard pile. I suggest getting at least 4. There is a holo in every single pack of Scarlet and Violet, so they are not that pricey. And this is going to be just an uncommon, the Tatsugiri. So just put that 4-4 line in your binder, because you never know when something like a Twin Energy gets reprinted, or maybe we get some more support. The cool thing is, in the upcoming set, we also get a tool card allowing you to get 50 additional HP for basics. That's going to help Dondozo to get 210 HP, so it's going to be very great. Moving forward, lightning types, you just need 3 Miraidon EX in your binder at bare minimum. You can even go all the way to the 4 copies, but 3 copies is sufficient to get, of course, your first Miraidon deck established. Definitely with Regielekis and all that good stuff. It's going to be kind of a tier 1, tier 2 archetype, which is definitely going to be nice. As an additional lightning type you need is the Pachirichu, slapping 10 damage plus 20 more for every one of your bench Pokemon. In combination with Regieleki VMAX, this little one prizer is going to be kind of a force to be reckoned with, so I suggest putting 2 copies in your binder. Next, moving all our way to the psychic types is going to be Klefki, the most annoying Pokemon you've ever seen. If this is on the field in the active slots, both players, basic Pokemon no longer have abilities, so no Genesect V draw power, no Comfey. All the abilities are actually shut down from basics, which is going to be very, very disruptive in the format. Definitely get the 4 copies of Klefki in your binder. Then a little bit of a fringe pick is going to be the Dachsbun, allowing you to, of course, be immune to burned as well as fire type attacks, which is very cool. We saw in the past that something like a Bronzong did see play. As if there's ever a tier 1 deck with fire type attackers in there, this actually might become viable. It is, of course, having 90 HP, which is searchable with level ball, so just get that 2 copies in your binder. You never know when this deck might become viable. Moving forward is a 2-2 line of the Florgus with the ability Blooming Guarding. Your Pokemon have no weakness. I suggest playing this in combination with Rare Candy. This might be a cool, unique deck card to, of course, utilize in specific decks. I actually want to be trying this out as a 1-0-1 line in combination with Rare Candy and Mew VMAX. That means that your Mew VMAX no longer has the Glaring Darkness weakness. Then Drifloon, you might think, what is this little common card doing here? Well, with Balloon Blast, you're slapping 30 damage for every damage counter on this Pokemon. So if you use Gardevoir's ability, Gardevoir EX, you're going to be able to, of course, utilize the Balloon Blast for a whole heap of damage. Next is Gardevoir, one little second. Yes, here he is. Gardevoir EX is going to be another EX card you need in your binder. The cool thing is that you only need 2 copies in your binder because the one prize Gardevoirs with Shining Arcana, the ability, are also super great. So only 2 copies required, which is nice for your wallet, of course, because you don't need to spend a lot of money. Gardevoir EX has proven itself already in top 8 decks, so definitely a great pick to get in your binder. Moving forward to the fighting types, we have Hawlucha, wants to be the new Galarian Zigzagoon, putting 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. You need 2 copies out of that. In Lawson boxes, this is very popular. Then 2 Miraidon. I'm not quite sure if you need 2 copies, but if there's ever a very powerful basic fighting Pokemon that comes in the format, this is something you will need. Get them while they're cheap, because not a lot of decks will be made with Miraidon, because on release date, there's still a lot of psychic types in the format, but just get 2 copies in your binder because the ability allows you to, of course, accelerate 2 basic energies. Even though your turn ends, if you go first, this could be huge. Next is another fringe pick, Indeedee, allowing you to evolve one of your bench Pokemon. This is going to be a tree-off in your binder. You never know when it might become viable to evolve something instantly. Maybe stage 1 EXs that are very powerful but have a weak basic Pokemon, then Indeedee might see play. Next is Scovit, allowing you to, of course, put your entire hand, as you see here, shuffle your hand and put it on the bottom of the deck, and then yeah, you're able to, of course, yeah, this is very cool. You're able to draw an additional card, so could be nice in combination with B-Barrel and also with the new Reveroom. Reveroom is a new stage 1 draw power Pokemon in the sense of B-Barrel, but you have to discard an energy first in order to draw cards until you have 6. So doesn't always work when you get Rock Sand and if you don't draw into that energy, but it's a very strong draw power. Draw until 6 has statistically been great in the game ever since the game has been released. Moving forward is item cards. Items, supporters, stadiums. I suggest you get 4 off of everything. So that's going to help you out because trainers are very cheap. Also, there's a lot of reprints. If you already have these cards, don't put them in your binder, but let's just walk through them. We have Nazball, 4 copies. You might have them from Sun and Moon. Pokemon Catcher, get some copies in your binder because it is sometimes a card that is seen play in tier 1 decks like Mew VMAX. Energy Retrieval, also a reprint. Rare Candy, also a reprint. Crushing Hammer, same story. Switch is back in the format. I already have a lot of copies of Switch, so I'm only collecting 2 cards from this set. Ultra Ball also saw a reprint. Have a lot of those from Astral Radiance, or is it Brilliant Stars? I think Brilliant Stars, yeah. There's Pokegear, also saw some prints back in the days. Energy Surge, same story. Energy Switch, Palpad. just get 4 off of everything if you haven't gotten them in your binder already. Now to some new cards in the format. Electricity Generator, a super powerful item card allowing you to accelerate up to 2 energies. It's pretty much Max Elixir on steroids, but you're just gonna have to have some Pokemon on the bench you can be able to accelerate it to. Very great in the Miraidon deck. Moving forward is Picnic Basket, healing 30 from every Pokemon. Definitely great in a format where Sableye is running rampant, and of course you want to be healing off that damage. Very cool in the Gardevoir EX deck as well, so you can get that additional Psychic Embrace ability going around. Next to the tool cards, a little bit of a note here. Tool cards have their own classification as their own trainer card. They're no longer item cards, so take that into account. So Vitality Band saw a print before, EXP Share also a reprint, Rocky Helmet, some more reprint shenanigans. So you don't always have to collect all the items if you already have them. They are not items, they're tool cards, but you know what I mean. You don't have to collect all the trainer cards if you already have some of them in your binder. For the new cards here, a Rock Chest Plate allowing you to get 30 buff, so 30 reduction done to your fighting types. If there's ever a very powerful sturdy fighting deck, this might be great. The Defense Band allow you to slap 30 more damage if you're behind in prize cards. This already sees play in Japan, so definitely get 4 copies. This is a comeback mechanic as they promised at the World Championships. Now to supporters. Judge already saw a print in Fusion Strike, even way before it. There are some more copies. Youngster is pretty much a replacement of Shauna, but don't get this because actually no deck plays them so far. We have Professor's Research. We have, of course, the new Iona up on the horizon, so don't get that. Arven is great. Get 4 copies. I currently only have 2, but they are the rest of them are in deck, so get 4 copies instead. Then Penny. This is a great card with Mimikyu V, allowing you to get Pokemon instantly back into your hand. So a basic Pokemon instantly back to the hand and all cards attached could be nice in some sort of a stall control archetype. We have Jack, getting evolution Pokemon, 2 of them from the deck. As mentioned, get just 4 of every card. That's just the main minimum. Miriam, I only have 2 copies. There's 2 of them in my post-rotation Reggie list, even though that's not going to be too great anymore. Next is the Team Star Grunt, allowing you to, of course, be disruptive. Katie does end your turn. I am not putting that in my binder. So moving forward is Stadium cards. They're both very, very strong Stadium cards. Beach card is in every single Lost box, even Giratina box, and also sees play in Miraidon. So 4 copies of that is definitely a must. And then also 4 copies of the Mesagoza. Currently have 3, but you need 4. So that's pretty much the buy list for post-rotation. Actually, the Scarlet and Violet base set post-rotation. This is everything you need when the set drops, so let me know how you feel about this buy list. Did I forget a card, or should I leave out a card that you see things that's not going to be seeing any play? Let me know down below in the comment section. But thank you for watching today's video. Go check out our sponsors, of course, links down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG madness. Peace.